Real quick, small grocery haul. I ran to Walmart, had to grab a few things. Got some raspberries to try to get her to eat some real fruits. 2 of the unsweetened almond milk vanilla for Tim. Some of these wonton wrappers. I need to make more wonton chips. A small thing of large curd cottage cheese and a large thing of small curd cottage cheese. Got a gallon of milk, some pads, and then this Psst, I Love You book. This book I only paid $2.14 for, something like that. It was 75% off because it's a Valentine's Day book. So I got that. I'll talk to you guys more about the pads once I get into the bedroom. Alright, so I'm currently uploading the second vacation of the third. But today was pretty stressful. So TMI, but yesterday I started my period, which didn't help add to anything. And I don't know, I was taking ovulation tests twice a day all month and never got positives, but yet I still got my period, so I don't know. Then today I had to get up at 10 o'clock. I had to get up, get ready, get dressed, you know, get out the door within 15 minutes. Had to drive half hour to Greenville, PA hospital. I had to get a CT scan done. And I was there. I got there, I checked in to my appointment at 10:45. I didn't have to be there until 11. So I was there at 10:45, 15 minutes early, plenty of time, you know. I did not get out of there until 1:30. 1:30 for a quick 5-minute CT scan. The reason why is they were waiting for an order from my doctor because he faxed over a generic one and they needed one with his signature, and it was just a very long process. And I was put into a tiny little waiting room, and then there was a code red, which I'm pretty sure there was a fire in the OR because of what they were saying on the intercom. So all the doors were shut. It was just me in this tiny little waiting room, and the CT scan doors were like made of like concrete. They had like a wood finish on the outside, but it was like solid like concrete, probably so the radiation isn't like, you know, moving all around out there in the waiting room and stuff. But like, I tried knocking and I told them that I needed to go because I had an appointment. Like this, I started at 1 o'clock. I was like, I need to go. I have a prior appointment at 2 o'clock. I need to go home, get my daughter dressed, get her in the car, and then drive another 15 minutes to Meadville for another appointment at 2. And it was a half hour back home, 15 minutes from my house to the Meadville appointment that I had. And they told me like I couldn't get a hold of anyone, so I ended up calling the hospital and I was like, hey, I'm in the radiology CT scan waiting room and I can't stay any longer. I need to get out of here. I have to go. I have a prior appointment. And oh my gosh, she's like, okay, well, I'll fax over or I'll call over and tell them that they need to go out and talk to you real quick. And the chick came out and I was getting ready to leave, and the other chick that does like the CT scans, she came running out to the waiting room. She's like, no, just go ahead and come in, we'll get it real quick even though we don't have the doctor's signature, blah blah blah. And she went back behind the glass and I heard her tell one of the other employees that the person that I had talked to on the phone told them not to let me leave until it was done. Don't know why. Don't know if it was because they wanted my insurance money. I have no idea. But they told me that they needed to get it done real quick. I got put in the machine. It was like 3 minutes, 5 minutes, something like that. And then they walked me out to the quickest entrance, back to my car, you know, I got out of there. I called the WIC office on my way home. I was like, hey, I'm gonna be like 20 minutes late. It was 2 o'clock by the time I got home. My appointment was at 2 o'clock. And I immediately got home. I had called Tim after I left the hospital. I was like, hey, I don't care what she's wearing. I don't care if she matches or not. I was like, just please have her dressed and ready to go so that you can just bring her out onto the porch. I can take her and get her in the car and go. He didn't meet me out on the porch, but he was in the kitchen. And I grabbed her, grabbed the package that I needed to send back, and got in the car and left again. And here it is, 20 to 6, and I just got home like 10-15 minutes ago. So it was very stressful. It was a long day, but I did pick up those groceries while I was out. And about the pads, so I did start my period like I had said. TMI, you guys can skip ahead or whatever. But Tim asked me why I was wearing a pad and not tampons. And if you guys know, like if you girls, ladies, mamas know, it hurts like heck pulling out a tampon that's not like wet enough if it's still like really dry. So I can't wear tampons on the first couple of days of my cycle because it's just too light. And it feels like sandpaper coming out of my vag every single time I change my tampon. No thanks. So I'm always going to have pads and tampons on hand. But yeah, that was my day. I am at wit's end today with her. I don't know what her issue is today, but she seems to have woke up on the wrong side of her crib. Not once, not twice, but 3 times today. She normally only naps once a day. Today she napped twice. I made her nap because she needed it. And yet I'm still thinking about putting her to bed early tonight. She has been so irritable. She doesn't have a temperature, so I don't think it's that. I've given her Tylenol because, like, I don't know if maybe her teeth are bothering her, but I don't really think it's that. She's just, every little thing, she cries for a good 10-20 minutes after. Just constantly, all day, every freaking 2 minutes today she was crying over something. Then I started doing dishes. I let her roam around. I normally put her in her high chair. I normally put her in her high chair when I'm doing dishes. Let her roam around today. She got into something glass and broke it. Luckily, she just had like a little poke on her finger. Or not her finger, like right here on her hand. I cleaned it. I put ointment on it. Left it go. It wasn't really bleeding. Luckily, I caught it in time. But I've lost my cool with her a couple of times today. Because literally all she's been doing is crying and whining and groping and complaining. She's been happy all of 5 minutes today. Maybe. She's not really wanting to eat. So this morning I offered her a fruit and grain bar. She took 1 bite of it. Refused the rest. Made her some of that Carnation breakfast essentials. Just because she wasn't eating her breakfast. She pretty much drank all of that. There was just a couple of sips left. And then Tim offered her some of her pumpkin purees. She ate about 1/4 of that and she was having no more of it. Put her down for a nap after she played for a little bit. Got her up, fed her the rest of the purees, offered her chicken nuggets, shredded cheese, and apple. She threw the apple on the floor. She ate some of the shredded cheese, 2 pieces of her nuggets, which is like a whole nugget, and she wanted nothing to do with the rest. Offered her more purees just to kind of get some more into her. Wouldn't eat them. Put her down for her second nap of the day. Got her up. Gave her some of, what was it? The Kraft macaroni and cheese, like the little cup. She ate maybe 3 bites of that. Wanted nothing to do with it. Offered her the rest of the purees that were opened from after her first nap. She ate it, wanted down, wanted nothing to do with more food. She won't eat snacks. She won't eat breakfast, lunch. For dinner, I broke down and gave her a tortilla because it's something she's gonna eat. I made her at one of those like cheesy roll-ups the other day. It's just cheese and tortilla, and she ate it once before. She wanted nothing to do with it the second time I made it. Now she's crying for no reason. What's the matter? This has been life today, and let me tell you what, it is not fun. She still won't give me a kiss. She tells me no, pushes me away. And I'm just at the point where I'm done being nice mommy. Tomorrow morning, if she's still like this, she's not getting out of her chair until she actually eats some of her breakfast. Same with lunch, same with dinner. I'm not gonna let it slide or make her something different anymore. She's gonna learn to eat what is given to her. So, it's just been a day. You done? Are you done?
Yeah.
Give me a kiss?
No.
Give me a kiss.
No.
See, she just pushes me away. Give me a kiss.
No.
Fine, I'll take one.
No.
I'm gonna take another one. But yeah, it's just at that point where no reason. She was just laughing when I was giving her kisses. She goes over there and cries. For no reason. I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog. Please give me advice or tips, please. I'll see you guys all tomorrow.